All right, Sean Zattel here with Nico Walsh, fighting back on Valentine's Day, looking to keep the momentum coming forward.
That's right.
First of all, man, have you been feeling good since you got your lick back? You got your.
I feel amazing.
Yeah.
I feel amazing. I haven't, since I started boxing, I haven't taken any time off. So after my injury, I was forced to take time off, and I think that really benefited me.
Yeah, man. I mean, we see the battle scars from sparring.
Yes. Yes.
So this game continues to harden you and give you.
Of course.
How are you feeling about all that, man? Now that you're really starting to get your teeth sunk into this professional boxing career.
I feel amazing. I think this has been my favorite camp so far. I think I've looked the best this camp of any of my fights. So I'm really looking forward to this fight, and I just feel like this year is going to be a whole new me, so I'm excited.
And just to clarify, man, this is going to be on the ESPN card, not or is it ESPN Plus?
No. I'm starting the card. I'm the first fight on the card. There's so many names. You got Abdullah Mason, you got Tiger Johnson, obviously Keyshawn, you got Xander, Jared Anderson. There's names on this card. I haven't been a part of a card that's this stacked in my career, so I'm excited.
How do you feel about that, man? Opening up the card as opposed to sometimes you were the co-main event.
Yeah, dude, I could care less if I'm fighting first, last, second. It doesn't matter to me. I'm looking forward to the fight, and honestly, the way I am now, I'm kind of glad I'm fighting early because I'm gonna just get out of there. I'm gonna watch Keyshawn because I'm always gonna support Keyshawn, but I don't like being around the noise. I don't like that stuff.
I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but you got into boxing not just to be a good fighter and try to be champ, but a deeper meaning to it all, like purpose in life.
Yeah.
Is it fulfilling that?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, boxing has outside of boxing's been my dream since I was little, but outside of just me fulfilling my dream right now, which it feels that I'm doing, it brings my family closer together. We're all going to my fights and we're all hanging out, so I'm doing a pretty good job, I think.
Have you had a chance to catch up with Auntie Layla yet? Like in the recent past? I know.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't. Not recently, no.
Yeah. So what do you want to show in this fight, man? And fill us in on the opponent a little bit. I asked you before the interview, you still fighting at 60, and you said actually 57.
Yeah, this fight's a catchweight. So if I'm not fighting for like a belt or something real serious, then I guess it doesn't matter what I'm fighting at. I do what I'm told. They tell me 57. I go 57. I believe this fight's a catchweight of 58 or 57. I haven't gone. The lowest I've ever gone was 57. But I don't know much about my opponent. I had one opponent, and then he dropped out, and we got a change opponent. I just know he's like a come forward kind of guy. He likes to switch stances a bit. That's really all I know about him. I watch his footage, and that's all I really need.
What do you kind of like evolving identity-wise in the ring? Like, what do you feel like are your best attributes right now? Serving you best?
I think my best attribute right now is that because I don't have a huge amateur pedigree, every fight you see a different aspect of me. Because I'm really getting I almost got more pro fights than amateur fights, which is crazy. But you're seeing a new version of me every single time, and this time I really see you guys seeing a big jump in my improvement. So I'm just looking forward to this fight.
Yeah, they say it's sometimes like whether it's improvement or decline, it's gradual and then sudden.
I feel like this one. I feel like this one's going to be a bit sudden because, since my career started, I've just been real busy and I had no time off. But after the injury, I had some time and we've really worked on a lot since then.
Any names the fans probably know that you've been working with in camp to get ready for this one?
No, I've really been sticking with myself. I mean, I've just been around Keyshawn. He's obviously been giving me pointers here and there, and I'll always listen to him. And then I went to Arizona and I trained with Jesus Ramos, who's fighting this weekend.
Fighting Saturday, yeah.
So I sparred with him. He's an amazing talent. But other than that, my circle stays small. I don't just be hanging around,
Yeah. What's the main goals in the head right now? Any overarching big one? Is it a title?
Biggest is a title. The biggest is a title. Again, I don't care for the money and the social media and all that stuff. That's just never been something I've been interested in. I know you need it to a degree in boxing, but my name because of my grandfather, kind of sells itself already, so I don't have to sell my soul and start, acting a fool online just to get attention. I don't need to do that stuff. So I'm just looking forward to building, getting better every single fight, and then going for those titles.
Just want to ask Pops a question real quick. If he doesn't mind. Pops, how when Nico's he's now beaten everybody he's climbed to the ring with via rematch, but in this hurt business, you take your lumps. What's it been like for you to see your son pursue this? And
it was at the beginning it was rough because he had very little amateur career, and we went through a couple different teams, but we've settled down, and seeing the progression is great. Every fight he seems to be getting better and better. So. That's really nice. The injury that he's coming off of gave him that break. I think physically it was good for him. I think mentally it was good for him. And I think you're really going to see an advance in what he can do this fight.
Thanks, Pop.
I think it was good.
Just wanted to get Dad's perspective on this journey that he's got going. So thank you. Appreciate it. And then just last.